Hello, people of YouTube and faithful followers. I appreciate you for tuning in today. So today's been pretty crazy for me, and a lot of shit has been going down. So let's start out with I look a lot different. I wonder why that is. They released new aviator boards, so we're gonna check those out today. We're also gonna go over some other stuff, and things might be crazy. As you know, if you watched my video yesterday, I am starving. So still send me food. But you can see my keys changed an awful lot. We pulled poo yesterday, which I'm extremely still happy about. And we hit 129% guilt on my sword on a Goofy. So things are epic when it comes to that. Now, we're going to look at the aviator boards. I know a lot of you did have questions about this when I was going. So, well, look at. Okay, so I got a lot of aviator coins yesterday, and that's all I have left on my boards. But we're going to go to the completed, so you guys can take a look at the new boards. I bought them early this morning. I didn't have the patience. I'm sorry. I wanted that cloud really bad. The first couple pieces here are just clothing for your avatar. I said that right this time because everyone's been making fun of me for my accent, so... The next piece is the illustrated Yuffie medal, who we'll get to in just a moment. But, I heard that she's not that great because she's only a Guild 2. We're hoping she would be a Guild 3 to kind of be an epic medal for you semi-free-to-play medal people that would be an instant guild on a decent medal for a very low price. Attack price plus. This, I hear, is awesome. It gives you more gauges and more health as you use that person. I hear it's awesome. I've used it in the JP version, and I did use it with some success. So I do recommend this on your rating key. I will give you more gauges, give you more times to proc, so definitely run that. Attack boost 2, I've been high on that. You want to throw that on your Mickey for Coliseum. If you don't have a Mickey, then this would be good for whoever you're using for your AoE hitters. Hopefully you can get 3 of these, and then you just have a huge stack of AoE hitters around, which is not a bad thing. Sid 5, that brings down the cost 5. Definitely good for you free-to-play people that don't buy the weekly deal. We got some Chip and Dales in here, and obviously we all know those are really good, and these Huey, Dewey, and Louie are epic when it comes to leveling up your people. So we'll go to the next board. I bought this one too. Now, again, the first 5 pieces are going to be avatar parts, so you'll see those. Now, again, there's illustrated Yuffie, so there's 8 of them, which means we can guilt her, which we will do in this video, trust me. Now, again, the attack price plus, I was high on that, and if you get this, you get 2 attack boosts. So if you're not running Mickey right now, that's 2 out of your 3 right there. If just by buying these boards, they are really, really good value for various parts of the game. They also come with another Sid 5 and Chip and Dales and Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So definitely plenty of value there to buy. Now, we're going to take a look here at what I'm talking about with the XP medal. I don't know if a lot of you have seen these. They look like this. They grant a ton of experience. So you're going to want a bunch of these laying around, and definitely going to want to use them when you get a new medal, because it's going to save you a lot of money if you're short on it, and so on. So I do recommend those boards, especially if you have the extra jewels laying around. If you don't, you might want to save it for something a little bit more valuable, but I do think that they are worth the price. So now you see what I'm doing right now. We're going to try to get a high guild on our Yuffie. By doing that, you see that I did the proper technique. You see how she has 3 orbs, and my other one had 2 orbs. Now that's going to combine and guilt her. So I didn't have to level all them up individually. That would just be silly. So what we did is we just did it all at once. She'll have 2, and we'll combine her with the one with 3, and that's going to give us enough to guilt her. So we'll see kind of what we roll on the first one. If we need to make the other one down here evolve to do that, we'll do that. But here we go, guys. Let's roll her guilt. Hopefully we get close to 50 since she's a tier 2. That's as high as it goes. Still might not run her. You've seen my green key. It's pretty sick, but we'll see. 49%. fantastic. I'm not even going to bother evolving the other one at 49%. It doesn't get better. I'm not going to be able to get 50. The max is 50, so we're going to leave that alone. Epic, epic, epic guilt roll. I don't know why I've been so lucky lately with those, but you're never going to hear me complain. Ever. Don't just never about my guilt rolls because they're ridiculous. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll Leon version B because I pro him yesterday. I told you guys I was going to guilt him. I did. I got a terrible roll on him. So we are going to re-roll that because 23% is absolutely pitiful. And he goes up to 50. We got a 23 on him. So let's roll again. Here we go. We got to beat it, right? We can't get worse than 23. I mean, I guess we could, but I don't see that happening. All right. 35. What? Well, okay. I just got a good roll on Yuffie, so I can't complain too much. Now, here was my original intention for the video today. I was going to show you guys the Coliseum levels that came out today. A lot of you know that did reset. Sorry, I just summoned to level 1. I don't even care. So a lot of you know that this did reset today. So I was going to go through each one individually, but I was blowing through them so quickly that I didn't feel you guys would get any value out of just watching me blow through levels. So we're going to skip that for today. And once I start going one level at a time and I can really show you the strategy used for each individual level, we'll come back and visit the Coliseum this time around. And I know a lot of people had questions, when do I use what on what type of level? So we'll get to that. I just don't want to do it today because I'm still blowing through these levels. It's not good for you guys to see me just blow through levels. It doesn't give you any, it doesn't really give you any incentive or any tips or strategies of what to actually do. So there's some pretty good materials in here. If you can at least clear the 10, you're again going to get some Chippendales. They have Paralysis and Defense Boost 1 as options. So, play your Coliseum, at least get to tier 10. And, if you follow my videos regularly, we will get higher up. Okay, I'm gonna show you once I get stuck. Not really, but once I start doing one level at a time, I'm gonna show you the specific strategies for each level. Now, I didn't even realize that was in here. That is terrible. That is the worst skill in the game. But attack boost all. It is. It's useless. If you have it, get rid of it. If you have it on somebody useful, get rid of it. If you are saving someone with it on it, get rid of it. It's just garbage. You do not want that. Just no. No. You don't want that. Now, also, we were going to run through quests at some point. There's not many hard quests this time around from what I've been hearing. I got up to 362. We'll get to 375 so we can prepare for the next key release, which I hear is pretty soon. So we'll keep an eye on that. But for now, it's not challenging. So I don't know why you guys would want to see me run through that. If you do, just comment below. I'll do it for you. I have no problem doing that, but make sure you do your Jewel quest today. I've been on top of that. I definitely want to see you guys do that. And I also have the Sid quest, so I don't feel like any of the daily deals that are out right now. We'll take a look at them, but they're not good. Do not buy these. If you have money to spend, do not spend it on these because they're terrible. Nothing about these deals are good. So don't do it. Save your money for the next rotation. The next rotation is going to have limited medals in it. You're going to appreciate your value a lot more. There's some Organization 13 medals in here. Those are going to carry on. Don't spend your money on this garbage. Just don't do it. I know a lot of you spent your money on the previous pack. That was a good pack. As you've seen me roll a million times to get the things that I wanted. So do not waste your money on stupid stuff. Now, the Aviator avatar boards that we discussed were worth it. So buy those. But, we're at 13 right now. We did some grinding last night before reset. We got up to 518, and the rankings are pretty much going to stay like this because with the raid reset, it's going to be very hard to grind. You see my friend Beth up there, Zero, a lot of various people up here. A couple of these people are in my party. A couple of them are in Stormfall, who we are normally in competition for that time's top spot. Now, I told you I was going to do something crazy this video, so here is what we are going to do. We are going to do some exploring. So, we're going to leave the game of Kingdom Hearts. I know, crazy, right? You can see kind of my homepage here. Kind of crazy. I play a lot of games. Bear with me. This is my Facebook, so feel free to creep on me, I guess. A lot of people do ask me questions, and this is where they go to do it. This is our North American Kingdom Hearts Unchained group. My buddy Jason runs it. It's a really good group filled with a lot of really good information. I'm an admin there. Feel free to look that up and join it. I'll leave it on the screen there a little bit so you can see it. But, it's a really fun group. I do recommend it strongly. Next, we have another really awesome group that I want to go to. Let me scroll down and find it. That's the same one. We don't want to go to that one again. I'm in so many groups, in fact, that, it kind of blows my mind sometimes that I can keep them straight. Sorry. So we keep clicking on the same one. We don't want that one again. We want this group right here. All right. So this group is filled with people. Again, I'm going to keep it on the screen for a little bit. Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Search it on Facebook. It's an awesome group. It is filled with both players that play the Japan version, as you can clearly see here, and our local players, our NA players. So it is filled with knowledge that you can use. Now, you see there's a lot of questions on here. There's a lot of various things, and they're all questions. And there are tons of people here that are going to help you if you need it. So join these groups, and you can find me. You can see my stupid little Facebook picture there. And, we will discuss things. You guys can also comment on the videos. I know you guys don't comment that often, but you PM me all the time. So, feel free to do that. Feel free to subscribe. That is going to pretty much wrap it up today. In upcoming videos, you can expect some quest events. If any of you guys have questions about a specific quest or want me to go over any specific area of the game, just shoot me a message or comment below. And in terms of the Coliseum, like I said, you can definitely expect that in the future. I will get you guys far into the casino this month. There are some knockout prizes. Some of those prizes are game changers. Just absolutely things you are going to want forever. This right here is, as I've just talked about, really, really important. Defense boost 2. You want a bunch of those because they're amazing. But this is the real prize. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the best skills there is. Second chance. If you get hit enough to kill you, it will help you survive. You know what the importance of that is? 1, you get an extra turn in raids. Think about that. Now, you're not limited to 2 rounds. You now have 3 in a raid. Absolutely ridiculous. Just game-changing, absolutely stupidly ridiculous. Stupidly ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous about that? You're in a Coliseum level. You get hit so hard, it should kill you. You now have another turn to nuke them or heal. Think about that. You would have died, but you automatically are saved, and now you can heal and have it give him hit you 2 or 3 more times. Absolutely ridiculous skill. Fight for this week. They drop all the way down to 2,500. I want as many of my subscribers in the top 2,500 as we can get it. If we can do 100 of the top 250, I'll be happy. If you have questions about Coliseum, please let me know. My phone is clearly dying. I'm talking too much. That's what that means. So we're going to log out for this video. We don't got anything important going on today. But please follow me for subsequent videos. And we'll make sure that we cover all the things that we talked about today. Have a good night, guys. Oh, happy Canada Day. Because, you know, I have some Canadian followers, I'm sure. So happy Canadian Day. And happy 4th of July weekend to all of you. Please enjoy your festivities. Stay safe. Have a great night.